Hi, everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. The energy today just feels different in here. We've been building toward this game. This is one both teams have had circled on the schedule since the start of the season. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Well, this game has gone from 0 to 60 in a hurry during the first drive for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. The punt team making their way on the field. And he takes it around the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it again. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a run to the left. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass this time. Defense is coming after him. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
So bad plays on first and second down puts him in a tough spot here. Third and very long. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. Personal foul gives the offense a fresh set of downs. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. Direct snap to the back. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. First and goal for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Not able to connect, incomplete. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. The run to the left, trying to find pay dirt.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Gives it to the back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Heading left after the handoff. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. It's a turnover. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught quickly. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. A solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at 2nd and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that is no good. So in the 2nd quarter of play, this game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. From the shotgun, drops back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made on the out route. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. Offense on the field to take over. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
Makes a quick catch. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Inside the 20.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. Now, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he pulls it in for a big gain. And tackled there by the defense.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Pass rush closing in. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down?
They'll run here on third and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Now comes the field goal unit. He knocks this one right through. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Dumps it down to the back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. No huddle here for the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff and he'll head left. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Toss play. Back heads to his right. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Now here's the toss play. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They go with a direct snap. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? They're setting out to try the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So second down after the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to...
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. A handoff to the back. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And now the running back's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Ball handed off. Finding space at the 20.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Did he take it all the way? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff to the single back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
That solid run, good for first down yardage. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled after the catch. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a receiver wide open. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and the wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of a nice job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback ample amount of time to be able to evaluate the defense and make a good throw. Good job up front by the big guys.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to throw yet again. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on third and short. Now you got to think in the fourth quarter, fourth and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And is intercepted.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense makes their way on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Breaks free, and it's the senior getting home with the sack. Well, they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed, and a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do is eat it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And they'll kick it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket. Decides to run to it.
And the sophomore has got him for a sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to pass here on second down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point, cover an onside kick. You never know.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the ball caroms into the receiver's hands.
Interesting call here by this offense on the two-point conversion. Just not enough depth on that route to get him across the goal line, and the defense does a nice job of coming up with that tackle to keep him short.
The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He goes down, and the ball game will end on that turnover. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed